been married to my beautiful wife for 11 years now, and together we have two beautiful girl children that we are very proud of. It has been a very nice journey, very beautiful journey. Of course, we have our ups and downs, but I'm very proud of my wife and proud of my children. It took me a while before I actually got married. I think a bit late in my life, but I thank God that at the end of the day, I found a beautiful wife, and together we are building a beautiful family. I tried many attempts to go out with her, and I was rejected. I would call, I wouldn't get no answer, and when I get a call, there'll always be an excuse why she can't go out with me this week. And if I say, okay, we'll do it next week, when next week comes, there'll always be another reason why she can't go out with me. So it was difficult getting a first date.
Well, I was just actually playing a little bit hard to get to see how serious he was.
So we got married, and after we started to go out and I introduced her to my parents, I remember my father saying, well, you better do let her get away, get married one time. So we had a short courtship, and I took my father's advice, and we got married not too long after probably about a year after we started dating.
How did you propose? That's an interesting one.
She better tell you.
So he just said, marry me now, basically. Yeah.
Wait. Where were you when you just asked the question?
In my living room on my couch, and he said, marry me now. So 2 days passed, and he's like, did you think about my question? And I said, what question? He said, marry me now. So I said, well, I didn't know you were serious. And, we started having discussions about it. And, well, eventually we got engaged. He introduced, both of our families were introduced to each other. And we started planning our wedding. And our families sort of meshed together. So they're like one now.
I go to movies not because I like the particular movie. I go to movies because I like the setting, the environment, and sometimes we go with the children, sometimes we go without the children. When we go with the children, of course, it's not a movie I'm interested in really, but it's family time. I like going out to restaurants, especially when we travel, but unfortunately, traveling has not been something in recent times that we do a lot, but that is something that I look forward to, especially going on our company convention. With my wife, we have gone on quite a few conventions, and that's a time where we get to be alone, because oftentimes when we are home, the children are around us. So going on company convention gives us the opportunity to be alone. My schedule, sometimes it's difficult to be out as often as we like, and sometimes we look at movies at home, because sometimes I come home very late, and going to the movie at that hour may not be desirable. So sometimes we do look at movies at home. It's not because we really into the movie, but it's an opportunity to spend time together. So we'll pop our popcorn, we'll prepare something, and sometimes the kids would be with us, but they would drop asleep, and we would have our own time. Do work long hours, and maybe on average 12 hours a day, and if my calculation is correct, that is about 3,000 hours for the year. And in recent times, those hours are getting longer, and I do miss date nights and movie nights, to looking at movies late at nights at home. I do miss those times, but when duty calls, you have to perform and keep your commitment to the people that you want to serve.
Thing that Daniel does that still gives me butterflies is he does these gestures, such as coming home early on afternoon, surprising me with chocolate and cheesecake, chocolate cake, things that I like and enjoy. And we will sit down and look at movies and enjoy these desserts. There are days when he would randomly send flowers to me, and these things gives me butterflies. It also shows me that he is committed to our marriage. And just as Daniel is committed to our marriage, I know that he will have the same drive and commitment towards the constituency of Point-A-Pierre.
Just like in a marriage, commitment is key. I am committed to standing with my constituents, standing with them in the hour of need, standing with them to ensure that they get the type of representation that they deserve, standing with them to make sure that goods and services that are produced by the government are made available to them. I am also committed to struggling with them because I know the needs of the people in Point-A-Pierre, the Point-A-Pierre constituency. I know some of their struggles, and I'm going to stand in the gap with them. I'm going to struggle with them to ensure that we can move from a state of struggling to a state of accomplishment. And this is how, it is important in a marriage to stay, to be present. I am going to be present with them. I am going to be staying with them in the constituency, working with them. I know I will have responsibilities outside the constituency, such as parliament responsibilities. Parliament responsibilities oftentimes take a lot of time. You have not just sittings of parliaments, but you have committee meetings. But I am committed to being present. One of the complaints we get all the time is that I don't see the MP. I am committed to making sure that that is not a complaint that will be levied against me, because it is my intention to be an MP that is present in the constituency. Just as in 2002 I stayed in the constituency up until this day, fought for the people in the constituency. I'm committed to staying with you, to bring to you the best possible representation as the elected member of parliament for Point-A-Pierre. I share the view that the two most powerful warriors are patience and time. We have been patient since 2002. We have done the work. Now is our time. So join us in this journey as we move towards outstanding success in this election 2020.